And welcome back. I assume everything's working. It's about to happen again. The cat stepped on the power strip. What are you doing? Don't step on the power strip. I will harm you. Get down. Okay, so. Got some villagers going on. Up to 60 of them now. 61 maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there was a weapons guy who I kind of unlocked like a, his sharp sword and an efficient axe. I didn't care all that much about him. Probably because I don't have any, a lot of emeralds to spend. And he wanted like 9 iron ingots, so I wasn't too impressed by him. But we're underway. As far as I had almost a stack a minute ago. Okay, so just over a stack of those. I went out and kind of troned my way around to, I'm still, having done it, I don't know if it was faster to just sort of thump down wooden planks and walk along them and reach up and pull down the mycelium, but that's what I did, and I've got enough now to do what I think I have enough. I think I have more than enough. Grab a couple of things here. Well, yeah, I've got just over 4 stacks. That should be the right amount of, I'm going to want to start with that anyway. Got that. And the woods where I'm not too sure, because I gotta dig some wood up to make this work. And I'm not turning to the side this time. Because obviously there's going to be sugar canes there. Wait, something looks wrong, and I don't know what. Where am I? Yeah, I just did that one wrong. Okay. So, yeah, each of these will end up being a row of like I think the row is 37, but then I'm going to have end caps, so it'll effectively be 39 times 6. Yeah, that makes sense. How bad did I get that one? Pretty bad. Okay, how about this one? That one's okay. Okay. Oh, I'm about to get stranded. Well, not stranded, but in the wrong place. And then I'm going to go back and grab the dirt. Which is going to be a little weird because I'm not going to have anything beneath it. So if I change my mind and want it back, I'm going to have to build out something a couple of meters down. And, just to be able to walk down there and reclaim the stuff. But, meh. Oh, you know what, I want, that. And I want probably that. You can't really plant sugarcane in corners because the water's not considered directly related to it. So there's no benefit to putting wood in the dirt in the corners when there's nothing good I can put on the dirt. You can technically, you know, make it farmland or something, but I don't care very much. It's better to hang on to it and do a real farmland somewhere sometime. Okay, so that... Oh, I made too many. There's never too many. It's fine. Okay, so like these two, and then... all of these are going to be dirt, and then eventually have sugarcane, which... I actually have more sugarcane. I had like almost, I don't know, 18 or 20 of them, I think. Back at the platform, I just grabbed one, which is okay. There's a funny thing that happens with this stuff. Well, at least I find it amusing. You know, you plant one, wait for it to grow, knock off the top, plant it alongside. Now you've got two growing, and then it starts expanding geometrically, which is kind of almost the fun part. Oh, incidentally, I do not have everything I need for what I'm doing. Did I forget to... No, I didn't. I think. Yeah. Oh, the sun's gonna set. How nice. Yeah, there's just something fun about watching the, you know, the one thing you plant develop, and fairly quickly, into a huge uniform array of... you can do it with trees to an extent if you have a sapling and then build up a forest from it. But trees are a lot more chaotic. They don't all look exactly alike. So it's not quite the same thing. Alright, I'm still pretty sure I've got more than enough dirt. I guess I'll know in a sec. Right side. Unless there's like a quick zombie plague, which I guess is possible. This is all nicely lit up, and then I'm next to a mushroom biome where nothing hostile can spawn apart from, like, there's a skeleton over there in the spawner, which is a future project. I want to develop that into a you know, bone factory, basically. Bones and arrows, I could probably use both. In fact, arrows might be more important. I figure when I start getting stuff that I can use, you know, like mending and infinity, I'm thinking I'm leaning toward mending on an arrow. I haven't fully decided because you can't combine them anymore. You can't have both, which is too bad. I'm really annoyed that they got rid of that. It's almost worth starting a map and, you know, a couple versions ago just to have that, and then... But you can't just rewind to that. You can't go that far. I think now you can rewind a couple of versions without losing all the stuff out of your crates, but if you go back too far, that wasn't really a thing. Okay, so I've still got that much dirt, which is good. here's what we're gonna do about this. What the hell was that? Is that just the water noise? Suddenly something shot at me. Just go down one, thump that there. And fight my way back out. Grab up the water for now. Probably give myself a bit of room. And yeah, get that back because it's technically just in my way. Technically I could probably use like half slabs for this, but I don't need to, and I don't typically trust those things very much. I don't know if it's still a problem, but there was, historically, half slabs were really good at just forgetting they existed while you were walking on them, and you'd slide through. And I think it was technically more the lower slabs that were a problem, so it wouldn't apply here because I'd be doing upper slabs since the water's resting on it. Or at least it will be. Okay, and then once I finish just this, I'm just gonna be delayed because, you know, weirdness. I'm gonna go ahead and start having some water in here. And, oh, I didn't actually pick that up. Plant this just to get it going because it's going to take a few minutes to do any good. Wait, was that exactly... Oh, wow. That was exactly the number of planks I needed. I should have noted what number that was. Oh, well. Now just do this basically exactly the same. And back up. And out. And, this is not going to be enough wood because this has got to be 37 twice, which looks more like 74 than 64, so... But it gives me a rough idea how much I need for the, you know, third one, I suppose. Hesitation while it blocks out, you know, it has to update, and I'm not looking at a void anymore. I don't know why it matters, but apparently it confuses the game somehow. Ah. Why is it? That must have just been 32, right? Okay, now I don't know what the hell's going on. Is there... No, that's all there is. Oh, nuts. I made a huge mistake. I know why it's 32, yeah, I know why it's 64 and not 74. I was intending to pull this, although it doesn't matter. It's going to be way more than enough. I'll just leave it like this. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Well, whatever. Fine, that way the numbers add up nicely, whatever. It's not quite what I'd had in mind, but it's okay. The, reason this isn't going to be finished right now is to finish it, I want to add carpet And I don't have any good source of wool or string yet. I did see a spider spawner, which I could probably put to use. Although I could also just build a spider factory without a spawner. They're not hard to do. I'm not sure. I guess probably the spawner version would use less wood. Or less material in general. It doesn't have to be wood, but... Assuming that, you know, you've got trees grown, wood is faster to get hold of in the numbers you want, because each log is 4 planks. Yeah, that's 64. Well, whatever. And then just fill this whole thing in. I guess if I really care later, I can expand it another 5 meters, but I don't... It's probably fine. It'll just look a little weird to me because I'm used to it being right up against the corner. So, yeah, at some point I'm going to have to... I've also seen sheep spawners, but that... I don't know if that's going to be quite as useful to me because well, probably it would be. Because if I just, you know, walk up and kill a sheep, I'll get 1 bit of wool. Which is better than having to kill, like, at least 2 spiders. They can drop up to 2 strings. I think it's 2, that might be 3, I don't know. Usually if I'm killing spiders, I'm not exactly keeping track of how many strings each one drops. Yeah, as far as covering this with carpet, it doesn't have to be carpet. I've used half slabs. The problem there is that something about half slabs. You can walk up onto them, which is good, but they still seem really high. And it just sort of, it makes it harder to just run down the middle and grab whatever you didn't get. Which, you know, if you're going to have trouble picking up the stray bits of sugar cane, you might as well just not even cover it up and allow that a few are going to fall in the water. I haven't tried it, but it just occurred to me I could probably try using either trapdoors, I think would work. It's possible pressure plates would work. I'm trying to think if you can... can you stick those onto the side of something? I'm not sure you can. Well, anyway. Yeah, so now that being planted, we're really just waiting on it because there's nothing, you can't bone meal it or add more light or anything like that. How much wood have I got? 13. Meaning 52 plus, well, that. I could do trapdoors, I guess. Trying to think how... I feel like here the bed is about like a half slab, and it's a lot of up and down, which seems wrong. It really, it gets bouncy while you're trying to pick stuff up. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if I can just go ahead and give me all that. I'm probably going to do something with it. The more I think about this, the less certain I am that I could do this. Yeah, I can't do it. I got pressure plates I don't need. So many cacti I don't need. Well, we got back more than we put into it, I guess. How about iron? Yeah. Iron, of course, is fun because it's really useful stuff. If only because you can do hoppers, which I'm pretty sure. I mean, you know, you need trees and lava to make blocks, but it's remarkable how useful hoppers really are. That's about the... If I don't have hoppers, if I have no way of getting hoppers, I don't want to play the game. Because there's just too much you can do with them. And obviously collect stuff. You can also make hopper carts, which collect stuff and drop it in other hoppers. You can use them as timers, you know, with comparators and whatever. You can make clocks that regulate when things happen on a periodic basis. They're just really nice. I like them. Grow. Okay, so my alternative plan would be, well, either carpet, but I don't really have any quick way of doing that. Or I could do trapdoors, I think. Yeah, let me see about that. Do I have any in reserve anywhere? I don't see any now. I just want to see how... Is that any worse than carpet? Actually, about the same. Yeah, it's technically a step up, but I don't think it's a bad thing. Well, that's a thought. Of course. And this is kind of a similar... Carpet has a similar problem. You really want to wait until there's a sugarcane, you know, in existence before you thump down the carpet or the trapdoor or whatever. Otherwise it's... At best, it's just really awkward trying to get something that narrow lined up with the one next to it. So what do I make? This is 32 then. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 9, 14, 19, 24, 29, 30, 31, 32. So, 192. Which is, there's 2 at a time, so it's 96 sets, where I need 6 blocks of wood to make 2. Yeah, that could actually... Well, I've got the stuff. I've got wood in here, and I can get more. Alright, let's just... Oh, wow. Okay, I know exactly how I can do this. Technically. Oh, it'll be a process, but I guess I can do it. 48 is half of what I need. Well, let's start there then. Perfect. If I just hold this down, what happens? And if I let go, besides taking off real fast? Why is... Okay, it's just better to go slow, I guess. Come on. What is the... Out of curiosity, yeah, that's what I thought. I want to make sure they weren't going to fold down and do something weird. Okay, and then I should get 32 back. And just, oh, I'm not lined up with them, I'm gonna miss a few. Alright. Well, that happens with carpet too, in fact. Or at least it can. Like every few steps, I somehow just overstep, so it never quite lines up with that. It's kind of weird. Alright. Did I get them all? I'm missing one. Oh, there it is. This is getting worse, I don't know why. Okay. And about the time I've got enough sugarcane to fill up these 3, it'll be a matter of a couple of minutes before I can just fill up the whole other half of it, and then I'll be able to, well, I can get them ready. But yeah, what I'm thinking here, well, it's obvious. Get lots and lots and lots of sugarcane, unload that on librarians and I guess cartographers. As much as I don't like those things. And then I'll be able to deal with the blacksmiths, even if I just have to buy like an axe or a shovel or whatever to unlock stuff. I'll be able to, well, that'll unlock iron that I can get emeralds for. Which will unlock the rest, and, I had more the first time, didn't I? 41. Alright, I need another 18 if you want to give me that. Oh, what was that? Yeah. Meanwhile, there's one. So, stash that there. And that'll, I'm guessing this one will grow again first, because for some reason they need some kind of warm-up period, but then they just start working. There's stuff I don't want. I guess that was it. That'll give me, what, 14 more? 26, and now I'm down 8. Which means 4 sets, which means 24, well, basically just what just happened. No, that can't be right. I don't know. I'll stash these because I don't see any way I'm getting into them today. But it's our, you know, sugarcane farm is a decent start. And yes, I can tell I'm stepping up a bit, but I don't think it's as bad as half slabs or hopping onto a bed. It doesn't seem to be that big a deal. Yeah, that's way more. So, actually on that topic, I should sleep. And then I'm going to let this, you know, let these things grow out. I'll grab more trapdoors, whatever I need that's not here yet. What did I say? 8 more? Yeah. And so next time I should have whatever. This is 32 and then 34 and then times 6, which is like what 200 and no 198. Does that sound right? It's weird. Shouldn't be. No, 34. It might be 202. Yeah. See, I'm losing a conversion. I'm thinking 33 times 3 is 99. So it's never quite 100, but somehow I'm getting 34 times 3 is it's 102, so it's got to be 204. It's something. It's 200 of them. Doesn't matter. I had a point when I brought that up. I don't know what it was. Oh, that would be separate plants. And then each of those, you know, will kick up 2 more above it that I can actually get to. So that's 408, if I'm right about this. I think so. There's that. But, yeah, apart from smacking down torches followed by trapdoors, which seems to be 3 or 4 minutes of being annoyed. There's not a lot else I can do here right now apart from wait, so I'm gonna get to the top of this tree. Just, you know, eventually. Yep, still climbing the tree. How about that? This is a big tree. I didn't think it would be this big. Wow. I'm gonna get close to a stack just on the way up. Okay, so now I'm at the top of the tree. Look how tall I am. Wow, that's actually kind of neat. Alright, so I'm gonna go and I'll just see you next time. Ow. Bye.